Welcome to a sketchbook tour. I want to keep this intro as brief as possible, but I also want you to understand a few things about this video. If you insist on going right to the tour, I guess you can do that like right here. But if you start watching it and realize you don't know why I'm sharing this, then come back to this explanation. So the purpose of this video is to show what an average working sketchbook can look like. So many sketchbook tours showcase sketchbooks that are really, really nice looking and very aesthetic and very finished and very just presentable and appealing to look at. And there's no mystery as to why people like these types of tours, and I don't think there's anything wrong with those types of sketchbook tours. But that being said, if this is all anybody is ever exposed to and the internet is really the only way they have an understanding of what might be considered normal for an artist, they may begin to think that this is what a sketchbook has to be. And it doesn't have to be attractive and presentable. And that's what I'm here to show you today with one of my sketchbooks. And not a particular favorite one either. Also, I realize this type of thing may only be encouraging to someone else if the artist who made the sketchbook has experienced some degree of success in some way, whether it's actually making sales, making money, being featured in a gallery, having people be inspired by their work, or just really enjoying and finding a lot of satisfaction in their art. And while I am not a full-time professional artist, I have made money and still do occasionally with my art, and I enjoy it. And I know there are people who genuinely like some of the work I make, and I can see too, looking through this book, that I have grown as an artist, thankfully. I have many old sketchbooks to choose from, but I picked this one because it doesn't have a lot that I need to censor or edit out, because a lot of my sketchbooks have like really personal things or just ridiculous things written in them, and this one has the least amount of that. Also, I chose it because I actually really don't like this sketchbook. It is not very appealing to me, and yet at one point I created it. So I think it's important to be comfortable with being uncomfortable. And so I'm trying to practice that myself. And I want other artists to know that you don't have to prove to anybody that you're amazing. And it's okay if you do something that's less than perfect. And it's okay if people know about it. This sketchbook is more than a decade old. I never thought I'd be showing it to anyone. I wasn't like trying to get better. At the time, I kind of wasn't really doing what I thought of as art so much as like trying to design things for fabric or design knitting patterns. So there's not a lot of practice, but basically just me kind of goofing around trying to find something I like. I don't know, but that's what this is, and now we will finally get into it. So this is the sketchbook, and this is a pretty nice sketchbook. I bought this at a local art shop that has since closed, but I will link below to this book. So we begin our first page, which is, as you can see, quite it is what it is. This is a sort of, I think My Little Pony type of cartoonish thing I was trying to do. Yeah, you can see this is some pretty good stuff. So I was trying to design little stamps that were round. This was for a craft show I was organizing. I was trying, I really don't like this at all. But I have to include it because I was determined to show you everything, again, unless it's like private. But yeah, so I hate this, and I think I could do better now. But I think this was supposed to be like a stylized, vintage-looking lady for the whatever promotional materials I was making. But I don't even think I went with this look, so, whatever. This page is unimportant, so I'm not going to move it over. Another not very good lady design. These were some shawls. I was like knitting patterns I was trying to design, and more ideas for patterns. I don't just This is, okay, so this is, I was trying to do math, but then this is Edward from Twilight. And I don't remember what I saw. I watched something, I heard something, I don't know where it came from, but somebody referred to him as Footface, and I just thought that was so funny, and so I was just doing Edward portraits, which I am actually, this is probably my favorite page, I think, out of here. Yep, some patterns, very basic. I don't know what that is. Again, we've got just some really, I don't know, you decide. Shelf life. I don't know. This was probably, who knows what this was for. And then I did actually start just writing, just drawing on one page, on the front page. So, and I kind of like the look of this. I don't know. This is not very, I like the way these books look. I think this might have been for some kind of fabric thing I think I was designing, but I don't know. And I kind of, these aren't great, but I still kind of like these. I kind of like the idea. I don't know. It's not the worst thing I've ever made. I don't know. Just playing with some patterns again, I guess. Another part of a story that I didn't even finish. I mean, I didn't even finish the sentence, so what? So, not crazy about that face, but I kind of like these claws. I kind of like that. This is okay. It's fine. It's, again, not the most embarrassing or worst thing I've ever made. I think I was going to, I don't know, scan these and then, you know, flip it so it'd be symmetrical. But beyond that, I'm not sure. This was probably something I was doing for like another fabric design. I don't know. Oh, okay. Another poster idea, apparently. A lady smoking a pipe. Some more just, I don't know. Just putting my thoughts down. And this actually was, I made this into a fabric that, it actually made its way onto fabric. And I don't think I ever sold any of this, but that's okay. This was also part of that fabric, not that, but, okay. I'm not gonna explain that, but it doesn't matter. Just don't worry about it. So I like this composition. It's not a great drawing, but I like that, and I want to do something more like that. That's kind of cute. This is not so much, I think, but again, just some writing and whatnot. This never got done, apparently. More writing. A belly dancer that, it's, I don't know. I'm not crazy about it. More faces. I really, really do not like this. So yeah, but again, I'm leaving it in. I'm not taking anything out just because I don't like it. So there you are. More writing. Ooh, and a splash of color though. I like that. I didn't do a lot of color at all in my older sketchbooks. It was mostly pencil or sometimes pen. Oh, I like where this was going, but it didn't get there, I don't think, but I liked where it was going. This was a language I was creating for something. That's all I'm going to say. Words, just random words. Well, there was a reason, but probably trying to figure out something for a knit pattern. Lines. Dance moves. Okay. I like that. I don't know what that was. I don't know, but I like it, and I think I should finish that. This is not. This is no, it's not. I thought this was more recent, but it's not. I kind of like it. Kind of surprised. Something I was doing for a logo. More of that. And some more. This is a pretty much, yeah. I like that. I like the vibe. Again, I didn't do much with it. I don't like this. And I don't like this very much. And, oh, the last page. This was actually something I did recently. And it's here on YouTube, so, you know, you can check that out if you want. But anyway, that's that.